Yesterday, Rahul Gandhi traveled to the Nicobar Island. He spoke of ancient forests, trees older than memory, and communities being displaced. He called the project a scam, a crime, and destruction dressed as development. Strong words, emotional, impactful. And let's be clear, environmental protection matters. Tribal rights matter. No nation can ignore them. But here is the problem. Is that the full story? Because the Great Nicobar is not just a forest, it is one of the most strategically critical locations on the planet. Just look at the map. Right next to it lies the Malacca Strait, a narrow maritime corridor through which flows a massive portion of global trade and nearly 80% of China's oil imports. Now, think about what India is building here. A transshipment port, an international airport, a modern township, and potentially a strategic monitoring and logistics hub. This is not just development, this is strategy, this is security, and this is sovereignty. Because once operational, India would reduce its dependence on foreign ports and strengthen its naval reach in the Indian Ocean. And in times of conflict, hold a critical vantage point over one of the world's busiest choke points. But pause here and ask a deeper question. Who benefits if India does not build this? Well, obviously China, because a stronger Indian presence near the Malacca Strait directly impacts its energy lifeline. And here is where it gets more complex. What about other global powers, like the United States or the United Kingdom? Because for decades, through alliances and partnerships in the region, they have maintained significant influence over these waters. And if India were to become fully self-reliant here, that balance would shift. And India would no longer need to depend on external powers for monitoring or strategic access. But let's be honest, would every power be comfortable with that level of Indian autonomy? Maybe yes, maybe not. Because geopolitics is not about permanent friendships, it is about interests, influence, and control. And that is where the narrative battle begins. Because yesterday, the conversation was framed as forests versus development, people versus the project. But is that the real debate? Or is the real question this? Can India protect its environment while still securing its strategic future? Because this is not the first time Rahul Gandhi has taken positions that critics say raise concerns during sensitive national moments. There have been instances in the past where statements from the Indian army were publicly questioned by the same man. There have been past controversies, including engagements with Chinese political leadership, where full transparency was never clearly established, leaving room for speculation and debate. And today, once again, we are seeing a powerful narrative take shape, focused entirely on stopping this project that holds massive strategic value for India. To be clear, this does not mean every concern is wrong. Environmental checks must happen, local communities must be protected. But the debate cannot be one-sided, because if India walks away from this Nicobar project, it does not just save trees, it potentially gives up a once-in-a-generation strategic advantage. This is not just about forests, this is not just about development. This is about India's place in the global order. And before we decide what must be stopped, we must ask who gains if India steps back. Because in today's world, the biggest battles are not fought on land or sea, they are fought through narratives. And the side that controls the narrative often shapes the future. You are watching The Narrative Now. I am Sudhanshu Sharma. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and keep debating why Rahul Gandhi's Congress is hell-bent on stopping India from achieving this huge strategic advantage over China. Is it part of their secret MOU with the Chinese CCP, or is it just that they cannot see India's progress? Tell me what you think in the comments below. Jai Hind, Bharat Mata Ki Jai.